Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is NAJWA IZZATI binti KAMALUDIN and my matric number is CE180026. So this is my house plan. As you can see in the living room, there are 4 ceiling LED lamp and a fan. So one switch control 2 lamps and the other switch will also control the other 2 lamps. And there's also another switch controlling the fan. In bedroom number 1, there are wall fan and 2 ceiling lamp, where each switch control each lamp. For bedroom number 2, there are a fan and a ceiling lamp. A switch is controlling a lamp and another switch is controlling the fan. This is the hall. So as you can see the hall, there are a switch controlling the ceiling lamp. And for the bathroom, there are 2 ceiling lamps in each bathroom. There are a ceiling lamp in each bathroom and each switch is controlling each lamp. And there are a fan in the hallway before the kitchen. Next, for bedroom number 3, there is a wall fan and a ceiling lamp. So in the kitchen, there are 2 lamps. So one switch control this lamp and one switch control this lamp. And for bedroom number 3, so for bathroom number 3, this switch control this lamp. So that's all from me. Thank you. Greetings, doctor. So this is the switch for the light. Okay. So now this is the switch for the fan. And the fan is turned on. Now I'm turning off the fan and this is the light for bedtime. Okay, and I'm turning off the light and now I'm turning off this light. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
A very good day to doctor. My name is Wong matrix number AE180103, and today I will present about my house plan. And from here, you can see that is the door, and after you will have a switch. After we go in the house, we go in the living room. Living room have 3 ceiling lamp, and all have a switch and 1 fan. And the dining area, we have 1 fence and 2 wall lamp, and all have is 1 node switch. And next is a storeroom with 1 lamp, and dry kitchen 1 lamp, wet kitchen 1 lamp, all with a switch. And toilet with 1 switch and 1 lamp. And next is the room. In the room we have 1 fan and 1 ceiling lamp, and all have a switch to on. Next is the table, and we on all the switches in my house, and all the lamp is on particularly. Next is the wiring diagram for 1 node lamp controlled by 1 unit 1-way switch. This is the switch. We will control only the 1 ceiling lamp, and will have a AC power supply from here. It will supply to the ceiling lamp when the switch is on. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, in this section, I will show the switches on the lamp and the fans. First, all the lamp and the fans is off, so we open the lamp. We see the lamp is on, turn off again and on. It's work. And next button is the fans. Now the fan is on. Both the lamp and the fence is on. That's all from me. Thank you.
Greeting to our lecturer, Dr. Amar Fateh bin Mohammad Noor. The name is Wong Win Chong, matric number AE190087, for section for Group 10 Engineering Practice. So now I will present for my house plan. So first, this is the front door. We can enter the garage. So we have here 1 ceiling lamp, 1 ceiling LED lamp, and we enter the door. We have 4 ceiling LED lamp here and 1 ceiling fan. The switch is over here, and you can it's there. You can enter storeroom. We have 1 ceiling lamp here. The switch is over here, and then we enter dining room. We have 1 ceiling lamp here and 1 wall fan, and the switch is over here. And we can enter bathroom. 1 ceiling lamp here, and the switch is also over here. And we can enter kitchen with 1 ceiling lamp, 1 wall fan, and 1 ceiling lamp at the outside, and the switch is over here.
Greeting to our lecturer, Dr. Ahmad Fateh bin Mohamad Noor. My name is Wong Chong, entry number A190007 for section 4, group 10, engineering practice. So now I am in dining room. I will record the electric tracing activity. So basically we can see, look at here, has 4 switches. Basically this is the water heater for the bathroom. This is the switch for the ceiling light in the bathroom. This is switch for the wall fan. And this is the switch for the ceiling light. Thank you.
So now I will present for question 5.1. Define the term of electrical conductor. An electrical conductor is an object or type of material that allows flow of charge, electric current in one or more direction. Material made of metal are common electrical conductor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SOOMRO. Okay, this is my house floor plan. This is the usual plan, and here is where there's one-way switch of the one-way switch of every light and fan, where there's a bit of floor fan, and there's here also 2 lights more. Here is the one-way switch. All the switch in this in my house floor plan have only one-way switch. There's no two-way switch in my house. So in here, okay, for this one, room 1, there's bit of floor and fan, and the toilet there's only light where all the switches are at here. And for dining room there's a fan and bit of flow light, and there's 2 light here also, which is controlled by it here in this place. There's a switch panel over here, and for the toilet too, the light for the toilet too is outside. The switch is outside, and for the store too, there's the switch panel of it. The light is at the side. And for in the kitchen, there's a mounted there's a wall fan here, and there's a bit of flow light, and there's in laundry there's a light, which all the switches are contained in the kitchen. There are 3 switches at here. Okay, for room 2 there's only 1 light and 1 bit of flow light and fan, where there's 2 switches in here. In store 1 there's only 1 bit of flow, only light, and the switch is also inside of the room of the store. That's all for my house floor plan. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, for my house plan, this is for the living room. I have these 3 are working and these 2 are working. Okay, this one is for garage. Okay, if I open this one, the garage light will be open. When I off, this is off. When I open the switch, the light will open. Okay. For second, this lamp will, this switch will open the the triple lights, that one light, that lights. Okay. If I switch on this one, it will on the fan. The fan is on. Okay. If I switch this open, the pendle floor light will be open. Okay. That's the light. This I off first the light. This is for the then I switch off again the light. Okay, there's one more hospital light here. There's a triple light, but two are not working. One is working. So if I open this one, it will on only one light. But because the other two are broken. And for this switch, it cannot work because there's no any connection with it. And that's all for my living room, UZAIR SOOMRO, for my house plan. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is UZAIR SOOMRO, matric number AE190001. Okay, for this lab, which is lab 1 MPE, I will be doing the question 5.2 where it is define the term of cable insulator. Okay, the cable insulator is actually insulated cable which is insulated of the electric insulators, and the electrical insulator is the material in which electric current does not flow freely, and it provides buffer between the cable and anything that may be contact within it. It means that when somebody touch the cable, it cannot feel the current, so because there is an insulating material that prevent the wire being exposed or being current pass through it. Okay, and all the insulator can be electrically conductive when there is a high voltage or very high power. Then the material can be break down, so that when there is a high voltage and the insulated material is really thin, it can cause damage, and the people who touch it can cause electric shock. Okay, this usually the material insulation has many features, where high insulation with resistant physical damage varying from cut abrasion, efficient mechanical as well as electrical properties, resistant to liquid like oil and as well the chemical solvent, and weather elements such as rain, strong wind and dust, and resistant to unnaturally occurring ozone in the atmosphere. Okay, these insulators usually are made of glass, paper, PTFE, rubber, wood and others. So every there's a different application using different kind of wire, and different kind of that application has different insulated material, so that because there's different application, there's the requirement of the voltage is different, so that's why the material that we use is also different. That's all for me. Thank you.